Fandom Ultra 2000!
Captain's log, Stardate 7041.
Captain's log?
What?
Captain's log? You're not a captain.
I am a captain.
You're a pilot.
No, I'm captain of this ship. You said it yourself.
You're a pilot.
No.
At best. You're more like a autopilot observer.
What? Why did you come in here and ruin my captain's log? I was trying to talk about things, man.
I have beer.
Okay. I'm down with beer.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Beer's
good.
fine. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Captain.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's good.
Man.
That's good beer.
Oh, yeah, from a place that used to be called America.
America.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
One of the I don't words good.
You don't words good?
No.
Well, it's one. I mean, apparently you can't remember because I don't even know either.
To be fair, I've already had some beer.
Oh, so you just snuck in some without me. I'll see how it is.
Well, it's not my fault. You were in here doing your captain's log.
Whatever. Hey, did you happen to see that new Predator trailer that came through?
Another one?
Yeah, there was another one.
No, man. I'm actually busy repairing the ship.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They kind of showed some more stuff, but they didn't really tell a whole lot about what it was. So
basically the last trailer.
yeah, but I mean, I kind of like that. You know, they're not telling us everything because they could, and then they'd spoil the movie. So,
have.
I mean, they still kind of have because they showed another Predator. So we know there's two now. So.
Oh, there's two Predators.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool, but you know, I mean, that would have been a nice, thing to hide away until we watched the movie.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, what? There's two?
What? But again, we don't know what the plot is per se.
Yeah.
I've actually heard that maybe the Predators are genetically testing themselves and tweaking themselves.
Isn't that what they've been doing since the beginning?
Have they?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I mean, it's still kind of a cool idea. So you've got a genetically modified predator hunting another predator, maybe. I don't know.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm sorry if this sounds bad, but they all look the same to me.
Yeah. I mean, the new one looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll show it to you later. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends on how good you are and how much more beer you have.
Oh, yeah. Well, more beer always makes everything look better.
Oh, yeah. Hey, kind of quiet without our passenger, isn't it?
It is, but peaceful.
Peaceful,
I think is
yeah.
the word I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was kind of a
buzzkill.
Yeah. And she talked too much, and she's kind
Drank
of hateful.
Yeah, drank all of the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just the hell.
So, what have you been fixing back there?
Stuff.
Are you sure? Because I'm kind of getting this vibe that you've not been fixing anything back there.
Well, the bots do most of the work.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's, here and there.
How's the warp drive coming?
It's driving the warp.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to take a look at it later.
Like you'd be able to tell.
Yeah, I'm the captain. I know everything. Well,
man, it's got a cushy job.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, the company we work for, maybe they don't know we're still out here. I think they're still looking for us.
Oh, did they lose us?
They may have. I think I got a transmission a few weeks ago that said they were kind of not sure where we were.
A few weeks ago. That's when we picked up all the beer, right?
Yeah.
Were we supposed to do something with that?
Maybe. But I felt like drinking it was the right idea. I thought it was a present.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
it's not the future.
No, it's not.
No.
So I think we handled it properly.
Yes, and very tastefully.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
DC Comics. I don't know if you saw their new streaming service that they're starting.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I think we may have mentioned it. I may have brought it up to you before. I don't
You
recall.
may have mentioned. I think you've mentioned DC a time or two.
Yeah. They kind of came out with a big announcement of everything they're going to be doing. They're talking about they've got a Titans TV series they're doing now,
Oh,
live
that's
action.
cool. Nice.
And Robin looks badass.
Yeah.
If I may say so. I feel like that's where they're putting
We've talked about this. Yeah.
I feel like they put a lot of their effort into Robin.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the promo material is just him. So it's like, where's all the other Titans?
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, but he looks cool.
Yeah.
And then they talked about what was it? Injustice? Not Injustice. Young Justice.
Young Justice.
Yeah, you remember the show? I think
Yeah,
it used to be
yeah.
on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So they're bringing that back.
That was a good cartoon.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I hated when they canceled it. So they're bringing it back.
Nice.
So we got that coming. They're doing
I watched some of the Cloak and Dagger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really good. I actually really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Although it followed the usual, was it CW, Freeform, whatever.
Yeah.
channel it's on.
I mean,
the
because
same. It's like 4 or 5 episodes in, and oh look, they're just now figuring out. Oh, I have powers.
yeah. I mean, I'll agree because I was just sitting there kind of thinking. I think the last episode, which was, I think the 5th.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, when are you actually going to use your powers?
Yeah.
Other than just like here and there random, like you are a superhero, hypothetically.
Yeah.
I know you haven't quite figured out your powers, but you do know you have them.
Yeah. Like Barry Allen. He got his powers and he used them.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't have a suit for the first 3 seasons, but but
But-
he used his powers.
Yeah, he's got them. He used them. So maybe you could use your powers every now and again.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But it does, yeah. I mean, when they said it was coming to Freeform, I was apprehensive because I didn't know a lot about the channel. And then when I heard about the channel and started looking into it, it was like, oh, it's teen drama and whatnot. And I was like, oh, God. But it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna diss on it too much, but it's watchable.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the fact that they flipped the whole paradigm of the wealthy black girl or wealthy white girl and in the slums black guy, but they literally just flopped it between the two. I could have done with a little bit more depth than that, but at least it's different.
Yeah, for sure. And I do like how they're, if you're familiar with the Marvel universe at all, or the cinematic universe, and the Marvel comics, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But they utilized the Roxxon Corporation. I mean, we've seen those in the movies, we've seen it in TV shows, so I like that they're heavily focused on them. So that was cool for me, just to see that. I'd love to see a few more hints and things like that.
Yeah.
Because I think one thing that kind of caught me off, I won't say caught me off guard, but it was just like, that's an opening for a huge connection.
Yeah.
Is the detective that they seem to be focused on in the show, I think her name is Detective O'Reilly, which, if I'm not mistaken, she's actually a character in the comics
really?
that it becomes someone, which I'm not going to say because I don't know too much about it. But I'm sure she becomes either a superhero or supervillain at some point.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't recall all the details.
You know what I noticed? I thought was really nifty cinematically that they did. Her character with the episode that they introduced her.
Yeah.
The whole episode, she didn't say a single thing until she had the gun on the person, and the first thing that she said is, "You have the right to remain silent." And I just laughed my ass off. I was like, "That was a nice little touch."
Yeah, that was pretty clever. But she, I don't know if you recall in the last episode, they may have mentioned before, but she came from a precinct down in New York from Harlem.
Yeah.
And I was like, so maybe you know Luke Cage?
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. Because, well, speaking of Luke Cage, have you seen season 2 of Luke Cage?
No, it's out?
Yes, it's out.
Oh my goodness. Good Lord, I've got to get out from underneath that engine.
It's pretty solid. I'll give it that. I mean, it was pretty good. I can't really say that there was any down notes. I think there were. I mean, obviously, I feel like these Netflix series or even shows that do stuff like in spurts, they need to shorten them down. They need to kind of cut them down because I feel like 10 episodes is a strong, solid season because you can tell everything you need, cut out all the bullshit, and just focus on story.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did 13, and again, it wasn't a dragging 13. I'm sure some other people would probably disagree, but I enjoyed my time for the 13 episodes. There were a few cameos from other shows on Netflix, obviously. So, I mean, if you don't want to know who, I won't spoil it.
I
but
appreciate that, yeah.
But if you think about it, Luke Cage, who would he be teamed up with? You could probably figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
But it was still cool.
Cool.
So I dug that.
Now, do we know if Cloak and Dagger is going to be included in the rest of the cinematic universe?
According to the executive producer, the showrunner, he said he wants to shove them into that universe as deep as he can.
Gotcha.
And he's actually trying to make sure at some point they actually get to be seen in the movies. To what point, how that
really
will
cool.
work,
Yeah.
I don't know. But the fact that you've got someone who says, I want this to happen so bad, they need to be there. Because he even said, this is Cloak and Dagger. They can be anywhere.
Literally.
You're right.
That's fantastic.
So
yeah.
this is someone who wants to see it happen, just like the rest of us. I want to see it happen. I hope it does.
Yeah.
Granted, they're not New York, but still,
Yeah.
they can be there.
With the events of the last movie, that's pretty universally affected.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering how they're going to deal with that in the shows.
I am kind of curious as to what point in the timeline does this fall. I mean, this is spoiler-ish if you have never seen the movie, but we're not going to get into spoilers. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you've seen Infinity War, where does this fit into that timeline?
Yeah.
Because that's a huge problem.
Yeah. And nobody in the show has mentioned anything like that going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and see, I was even kind of curious as to how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was going to handle it, because they actually name-dropped Thanos.
right?
Which I was like, oh, okay, so this is happening now. So when that season ended, it was in the middle of Infinity War, but I'm assuming they ended it before everything technically ended.
Gotcha.
So they were free of saying, well, this is what happened after. It was just like, all right, we're done, but the end of Infinity War hasn't happened yet. So we're like, all right, well, fair enough. Fine.
Gotcha.
I was hoping for an Infinity War connection beyond just saying, Thanos is coming and you're fucked.
Yeah. Although that would be a great way to end the season for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing their thing. They just came out on top over their enemy, and they're like, oh, by the way, Thanos is coming. And
Yeah.
like half of everybody's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Hypothetically. So, I don't know. I'm a little curious to see. I'm actually kind of curious as to how season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to happen. So, we'll see how that goes. But, no, Cloak and Dagger's pretty good. I hope it continues down its path. I did dig the comic accurate costume for Cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that made me so happy.
Oh, yes. I can't wait for him to actually put it on because of like,
Yes.
take it. Take it!
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Yeah, because it kind of makes me wonder if they're going to do a comic accurate version of her costume. Or at least some formation of it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it's kind of skin tight and whatnot, and it could be considered sexist and, that type of whatnot. And I'm just saying.
Hey, female empowerment means, empowerment of females. So if she wants to wear that, let her wear it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with it. I'm not going to complain. I'm just,
No.
I guess just to clarify, I hear two sides of that argument. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do, because you hear some women who say it's empowering for me to be naked, and then you say, well, it's sexist for me to be naked, and it's like, well, which is it?
It's whatever they prefer.
Fair enough. I will enjoy whatever.
It's an individual thing.
Yeah.
I don't words good.
No, I understand what you mean. It's in the eye of the person whom it deals with.
Freedom is in the eye of the feminist.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a
that
good.
needs
That's
to
a
be a
good
shirt.
statement. It could be a shirt. Maybe it'll be a shirt. But no, it's a pretty solid show. But the other shows that they announced for the DC streaming service,
Yeah.
Swamp Thing,
Nice.
which do you remember that old show?
Vaguely. But
Yeah,
it was,
but you remember it, right?
yes.
There was an old Swamp Thing show, and it was. I don't know if it was good. It seemed like it was good.
At the time?
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, he looked good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll give him credit there. At least they made him look pretty badass for a TV show.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of curious about that. I think they even said that James Wan, which, what did he do?
I don't know. I know the name, but I can't think
I
of
feel like he was crucial to the Saw franchise, and I almost believe that
That
he
sounds right,
did
yeah.
one of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Really?
And I know for a fact he directed Aquaman.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's already kind of embedded into the universe. So
Yeah.
he's on board with that. I even think that don't hold me to it. I think he directed the first episode of the series.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's awesome. And then they even announced, and I don't know if this is live action or animated. I'm going to assume animated because I feel like live action would kind of do a disservice to what they've already established, but it's a Harley Quinn series.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
But again, I feel like animated
Do
would
that
be
live
right.
action.
I don't
I
know.
guess it wouldn't be that hard. You'd have to get somebody who's like a gymnast to play Harley Quinn.
Yeah. But I feel like if you did live action, again, you're kind of pissing on what you've already established.
Yeah.
Unless they're doing the multiverse
And they're just
nonsense.
retconning what they've already done, and they're like,
Because-
this didn't happen. Let's ignore it.
Because we've already talked where they're doing multiple Joker movies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And it's like,
So-
what are you doing?
So are they going to put this one in high school as well? Or are they just going to...
Don't know.
They seem to like putting their older
They do, yeah.
characters in
So,
high school.
I don't know. I haven't heard. They just said it's happening. We're like, okay, cool.
We'll watch it when it comes out.
But I am
because
looking-
We watch everything because
We're suckers.
fandom.
We want it to be good.
Yeah.
I walked into Justice League saying, I want this to be good. I want to go see it now because I want it to be good.
And a lot of people have shat on Jason Momoa about Aquaman, about how he's not Aquaman. I thought he made a great Aquaman.
I thought it was fine.
He got the essence of the badass Aquaman.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he wasn't blonde, but he got that just...
But, would he not have made a great Lobo?
Oh. Yeah.
I feel like that's such a miscast now. Like, he would have personified Lobo so perfectly.
No.
So perfectly. But I am looking forward to Shazam, though. Have you seen
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Yes, I know.
That looks fun.
Man.
I love Zachary Levi. He's just
Hilarious.
He's phenomenal. I would give him a kiss if I ever saw him in person.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't think he'd be too happy with
Maybe
that.
not. But I would
Are
kind
you
of.
talking cheek, lips, other cheeks?
I'd start with cheeks and maybe move over to lips, see how he's feeling about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's just a handsome dude. And now he's
he's ripped.
ripped.
So yeah.
Oh my God, he's ripped.
Oh, that wasn't me doing the cat growl. That was just a cat drowning.
Yeah, it was.
So, you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're down a cat. But oh yeah, I mean, it looks fun, and I don't want that. I don't want this to be like DC's way of shifting gears to say we're done with, dark movies. I didn't mind the dark because I did like the contrast, but it's not the darkness, it's the content in which you're presenting.
Right, like Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dark show,
Yeah.
and it worked really well.
Mm-hmm. And you can still make it work with a light show like Supergirl or Flash.
yeah.
They exist within the same universe, so it does work.
Because the shows are presented from that character's point of view. So
Exactly.
the character automatically, if the character has darker thoughts, this show's going to have a darker tone. It makes sense.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I want it to be good. I want it to be good.
I'm going to be honest with you. If DC were to decide, we're not making movies anymore, except for like Wonder Woman's, because those were good.
Oh yeah.
Well, that one was good. Let's hope the next one.
I'm sure it will be.
They just focused on shows and just made the best quality comic book shows they could. I'd be fine with that. I love the DC comic shows.
And they've done that stuff so well. Animated, live action. They have nailed it every
Yes.
time. So why
the
is
DC
it
animated shows are fantastic.
Justice League, Superman, Batman?
90s Batman.
Oh, man. I can watch it all day.
Yeah,
It's great material.
have watched it all day.
So I don't understand why one medium is hard and the other is not. I honestly, and this is where I kind of go back to, I point the finger at Zack Snyder, this director that everyone thinks is a visionary, because
Visions of shit.
yeah, because he was the reason this got started down the path it did.
Yeah.
And you go back to Man of Steel. It was a dark Superman movie that I loved and hated. And I feel like the love part that I got from it came from Christopher Nolan, who did the Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
Because he had a hand in it to a point. So I feel like his hand in it was guiding it in the right direction, and then this idiot came and was shifting it back over this way and was like, I love what you're doing over here, but this is garbage. I love and hate that movie.
Yeah.
The score, I will say this, I love the music.
Yeah.
I love the score. Because if I was running down the treadmill and then that swelling theme where he's flying comes on, I just want to run. I want to fly, But I can't because I'm not Superman.
No.
I wish I was Superman.
I don't. That would suck.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, there's so much responsibility. You've got to save the world all the time. You got to have a relationship. You got to keep a full-time job. That's just a lot of work. I'm too lazy for that.
Yeah, maybe it is.
I mean, I don't even do my own job on the ship half the time.
Are you confessing something? I'm going to have to check the work logs.
Oh, the work logs are all accurate. They all show I'm working.
What about the cameras?
Oh, half of those don't work.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't been able to trace down the problem with those. It's tough. There's hoop-de-doos and the wrong loop-de-loop. It's very technical.
Convenient.
I find it decidedly inconvenient. Because if there could be logs showing me working.
Yeah.
But they're not because the cameras aren't working. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I do have plenty of video log from the cabin of the ship.
Is that right?
Yeah. Those were great.
I might want to look at those. Maybe delete a few.
I won't say anything if you don't.
Okay. Anyway.
Logs are accurate, right?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, they're fine. So,
we can fly through an electrical storm on the way back. It'll be fine.
It's a good idea.
I don't know what happened. It must have gotten corrupted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was one down in Varus 5, so I'm sure we can go back that way.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just kind of traveling in different directions.
We got lost.
We did.
Yeah.
No one needs to know. No.
Why are you making these logs?
I don't know. I was just kind. I guess I could have just hit the stop button, but we were just kind of talking, so.
It's too late now. Let's just keep drinking and talking.
Okay, it's fine with me. This beer is good, by the way.
Oh, it is.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some more of that, boy.
Oh yeah. We're down to one case, by the way.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Is there a planet near Varus 5 that we can buy one? If we're gonna go that way?
I think Varus 6 has a black market.
All right. I think it's kind of shady, but black market isn't, right? Yeah.
That's kind of racist, man.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. I was just, criminal activity and whatnot.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we need to.
Maybe.
Are the weapons good? Did you check the weapons? I mean, because we might want to make sure we're armed if we go down there. Jesus. We're going to get shot one day. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad the engine's working, but we need other things working other than just the engine.
The coolers are working.
It helps with the beer. Boy.
Although we're in space, I could always just put them in the hold and open the door. That'd keep it pretty cold.
That's true. You know what I am looking forward to next week? We should be getting a transmission of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No. I'm sorry. That wasp flew down my throat.
Yeah, excited you, didn't it?
It did. I can't wait to see it. That looks really good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow.
I've been trying to avoid. I don't really feel like there are a lot of spoilers out there. I just feel like that there were a few things. Like I heard that there was a character in there that had yet to be announced.
Really?
So I was like, okay, I don't want to know.
Well, I saw on one of the clips they're in like a ship that's flying through the like super tiny form of the universe.
The quantum realm.
Yeah, quantum realm. So maybe they'll run into somebody there like Eternity or.
That would be awesome.
Oh my bad, man.
It was good beer.
That was good beer. Yeah. Where was I?
You were saying about what they might run into in the
Eternity. Yeah, I was thinking maybe what they're talking about is when they're in the tiny thing. Like, why are they in there? Why are they going through that tiny area in the ship?
Well, from what I know, they might be looking for Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp.
Oh, that makes sense.
Perhaps.
Like, how would she have survived that long?
I don't.
With
That's
nothing to
yeah.
eat?
Now that would be the
Maybe
big question.
Being that small quantum fluctuations cause time to not time.
Maybe. What if she's the villain? What if she's secretly the villain? I don't know that for sure. I'm just speculating here.
That's a good point, because that could very well be it.
So maybe it's
Being in the small for so long.
Yeah, maybe it looks like Janet Van Dyne, but then when she comes back out, she's someone else, and it could be whoever the secret villain is that we don't know.
Or maybe she just lost her mind.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see until the movie shows up. So
well, again, look, previews and nothing new is told. Surprises and questions and quandaries.
But I like that. I don't want to. I don't want the movie to be spoiled. You know what movie was great? Have you got to see The Incredibles 2?
No.
I got to see The Incredibles 2.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't want to say that it was like better or worse because it just felt like a continuation, of the other one. Because they technically pick up from where the other one left off and just kind of run with it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now, you can obviously, I'm not saying it was just like so obvious that you were just like, oh my God, my eyes are just killing me. But if we recently watched the original Incredibles.
Yeah.
So when you see the comparison 14 years later, it's like, wow, they've really stepped up their game on way of visuals, but it still looks like what you remember. It's just the details are slightly better and shading's better, so
cool.
It looks better. But it's still the same universe.
It's like the same universe shot with an HD camera.
Sure.
Cool.
So no, it was good. And I heard people had problems with the villain, but I didn't. I was just kind of like, okay, I get it. And there were even some people that were like, well, the villain's kind of obvious. You can figure out who it is, but I kind of did. But I don't want to say that it was like immediate, like, oh, yeah, that one. Guy. No, it was just like, I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I did have my doubts at first, like,
let me guess. The villain is the insurance boss from the first movie, right? Taking his revenge on
you figured it out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
It's obvious in retrospect.
So, I hated to spoil the movie. But yeah, you figured it out. If you already knew by now, you got it figured out. So, there's no spoilers here. Even the listeners of this log.
Shit, there are no spoilers here. I should reattach that before we re-enter an atmosphere.
Maybe.
No.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. But no, it was a solid movie. I'd like to see it again.
Nice.
At some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Great. Have you not seen it yet?
I have seen it.
Okay, yeah. Great movie.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I was so good.
Yeah.
And I hate that someone was spoiled for me in that movie.
Really?
Yeah. The secret villain
Really?
whom they didn't show because there were a lot of, is this character in the movie? I was like, you son of a bitch. Of course he is, now that you've posed the question.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for whatever reason, my brain, as a comic fan, did not connect the dots.
Do they drink? Like, is there a jug or not?
I think they do. Okay, because they introduced, and I feel like this is not I don't feel like this is a spoiler per se.
Beer.
Yeah, it's good beer. It's a spoiler, but not a spoiler per se, because a lot of people are not going to know who the hell I'm talking about. But as far as comic fans, they might. And if you're a comic fan, you've already seen the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Black Tom Cassidy, when he showed up in the prison.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yes.
That was the dot. That was the connecting the dot. I was like, of course he's going to be there. And for whatever reason, in my brain, I wasn't looking at that going, huh. It was just like, oh, I know him. And then I was like, son of a bitch. After the fact, I was like, of course he's going to be there.
Yeah.
It was a shame they weren't together
Yeah.
in any point in the movie, but
He died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember it turns into a big racist joke.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
So, but
Such a great movie.
yeah.
series.
So, I think my favorite line. Spoilers if you don't want to know this. Spoilers. I'm just gonna say this up front because I got to say this line. I love the line. I think it was Shatterstar when they were doing the interview with Shatterstar. He's like, "I come from an alien planet and or something like that." And Deadpool's like, "Yeah, I'd love to be the ruler of like a land of simpletons or something like that." And what's his name? His buddy.
Yeah.
Weasel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weasel says, "You mean Canada?" And he goes, "You shut your goddamn mouth."
Yes. I just want to say, I love the fact that in this movie, just in case anybody's wondering, Juggernaut. Just spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers. We already said spoilers, goddammit.
I love the fact that Juggernaut is actually talking about how his brother controls his mind.
Yeah.
I was like, yes! Oh,
it's like the most comic accurate version of the X-Men universe.
It's fantastic. And it's fucking Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh, what about that? What about that cameo? We're just like, where are all the other fucking X-Men?
Yeah, and they're all
just like,
right
shut
there.
the door.
So good to know that this is taking place during the Days of Future,
that whole
era. So technology doesn't really line up.
No,
but
nothing does.
that's Deadpool for you. So,
but yeah, that was a wonderful cameo.
yes. Such a good. Oh, I was at a gas station the other day. Breaking in character, I guess.
Were you? Well, it's when we were filling up the ship.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, filling up the ship.
Yeah, when we were filling up the ship.
Yeah. And they had these candies, like the troll gummy candies that were Deadpool troll
Gummies.
candies that were tiny hands. And I was just like, yes.
I want to see that.
Yes. I should have bought them, but I knew if I had, they would have melted before I got back on the ship. But
holy shit.
It was a hot planet.
That's true. Yeah. Damn it! I wish I'd have seen those. I want to see those now.
It was fantastic. I should have bought them.
My more spoilers. My favorite line that I want to use this at some point. Shirt cocking.
Yes. Yes.
He's straight shirt cocking it, guys.
Shirt cocking it, man.
I want to use that line so bad.
Well, it makes me wonder. You know, his top half grew another bottom half. Does bottom half grow another top half?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe
that could be the villain of the next movie.
Oh.
Deadpool versus Deadpool. At the end, they go out for chimichangas.
I like it. You should be a writer.
I should.
Yeah.
I could write better than half of the DC movies.
That's true.
Just saying.
Fair enough. See, what else is coming out here recently or it's going to come out, I guess, that I want to see?
It's going to come out recently.
Yeah. Ours good too.
No more beer for you.
No, I want more beer.
Okay.
What?
Beer.
See what?
Where did I put that?
I think you put it in the cooling tanks.
Oh, the cooling tanks.
Yeah. So, Oh, he's gone. I'm gonna do my Stardate 070418. Captain's log.
Captain's log again?
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I was just trying to do things. It's my voice thing, man. I'm trying to work on something here.
That didn't work.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to open it.
You're not doing it good.
I don't have the right ancient technology. I grab yours. This
Yeah.
one's cheering.
Yeah, I like him. I think I found him at a odd convention of sorts. On one of those weird planets.
Let's face it, if you're there, it's going to be an odd convention.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if I was there. They wouldn't even let me come.
Yeah. What was the name of that planet? It was like,
Cosplay 7?
no, that was your stupid planet. No, this was like, what was it? Cyanide and Pern. I don't remember. It had something to do with cyanide. Poison. It was a poisonous planet.
That sounds like it'd be a blast. I can see why you wanted to go there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That was sarcasm, just so you know. Sounds like you're enjoying that a little too much.
Well, the head got away from me, so I needed to grab it. Boy, oh boy, I love some beer.
Who doesn't?
Commies.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we know about. I mean, it's that time. You were talking about that year, that place, America.
Yeah.
Wasn't this 4th of July the thing that they enjoyed so much?
Yeah, it was like their national alcohol day or something.
Yeah.
Like they drink and they blow stuff up. It sounded like a cool day to me.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd be down for it. Just the blowing stuff up and drinking. I mean,
Yeah.
we could do that from the ship. Is the laser still active?
I can hook it back up.
Please do.
I've been using the power supply for popcorn.
Well, let's hook it back up and maybe go find some asteroids.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like that old game that we found. Remember? It's like they were marching our lives, man.
Which game?
The asteroids game.
Sims.
No, it was called Asteroids, I'm sure.
Is that the one where you fought the aliens?
No, you were in a spaceship and you're just like sitting there shooting asteroids. We could do that in real life.
We could.
It's like they seriously had a time machine and they knew what we were going to be doing.
Dude, maybe that's like our life.
Yes!
Man.
Maybe we could... Dude, if we don't do it, we're going to cause a time paradox.
Shit, we can't cause a time paradox.
No, we've got to go shoot asteroids.
Shit, I'll hook those up now.
Okay. We got to go do that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Where's the laser?
In the back.
Aye.
Yeah. Damn time paradoxes. I don't even understand. Oh, he's gone. Stardate. Captain's log. This day. I've already lost every day because the beer's kind of kicking in. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sitting here talking about my co-pilot because he's a big jerk. He doesn't work on anything. Uh-oh. Shh. He's coming back.
You see my wrench, man?
No. Maybe you left it on the top deck.
I'll be fine.
All right. Okay, well, while he's gone, I got to level with you people. I really wish we had a repairman that was actually a lot better because he's not fixing anything on the ship. Okay? I mean, that's a fact. I've already known that he's not fixing anything. So I don't know what's going on. But he does bring me good beer, so I mean, I can't kick him off the ship. I mean, he's awesome like that, so what to do? I don't know. Maybe I saw a Dear Abby comments section or whatever. Is anyone out there listening? I don't know. I really don't know. I want people to listen. It's okay. Shh.
Oh damn! I can't find the damn wrench.
Damn it! Well, we've got to fix it at some point because if the wrench is not found, then we can't fix the laser, and then we cause a time paradox, and then everything goes to shit.
But aren't we smugglers?
Yes, but that doesn't mean that us shooting asteroids has anything to... I mean, in that game, it was so simple. It was a ship shooting asteroids. So, it's got to be us. We just came up with that idea.
Isn't that an old idea?
For the time traveler. Not for us. It's a new idea that the time traveler came to our future and saw it. And then he's like, an idea for a game. And then he goes back to his present and creates the game. Yeah.
I think you've had too much beer.
I think it's amazing. And I think that I am right. But I don't know. How much alcohol volume is in those?
It's alcohol.
Okay. I'll take that as an answer. Well, so what's going on? Anything? Beer? Yeah, beer's good. Mm-hmm. I was trying to think. Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
Voltron.
Voltron!
Have you watched Voltron?
I couldn't get into it.
What?
I couldn't get into
Did you like The Last Airbender?
it. I love The Last Airbender.
So it's the same
Hated
thing.
Korra. Love The Last Airbender.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I don't remember giant robots in The Last Airbender.
Okay, well, I'm just talking about like the animation and such.
Well, in that case, rocket power, Voltron, same thing.
But still, it was same thing.
You can't fight my logic.
That is true.
My logic fool is stronger than yours.
That's fine. Fine. Okay. No, I liked it.
There is a show on Netflix. Can't remember what it's called. But it's like the Monkey King story.
Okay.
And it's like shot all in English, all English actors. But it's shot in like the old Kung Fu movie style. So it's fantastic. It's just cheesy and fantastic. But it's all like Australians doing it. It's fantastic.
What's it called? Because I feel like I know what you're talking about.
It's like Monkey Kings. I don't know.
Legend of the Monkey?
Legend of the... Yes!
Is that so? That's it?
Yes. Legend of... Or something like... Yes.
Okay. So it might be the one I'm thinking of.
It might be.
Because I've seen something about the Monkey King and I was like, I wonder if it's this.
It's like all English, but it's like acted
No
and
shit.
filmed like the old school like Kung Fu movies.
Oh, I've got to watch that
Fantastic.
thing.
Yes.
I've got to check that out.
Yeah.
I know I've seen it on there, like kind of presented, and I'm pretty sure I put it in my queue. But I just haven't got around to it, so
Fantastic.
I think I'm gonna have some free time the next week or so. I might have to check that out.
What do you mean you're gonna have some free time? Should you be piloting the ship?
I should, and I will.
Just like I'm gonna repair it?
Just like that.
We are screwed.
You think so?
Possibly.
I
A lot
think,
of the stuff's automated now, so we're basically just watching gauges.
yeah. It might be why we're lost.
It might be why we don't get paid shit.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, I mean, we're still around, aren't we?
Free beer.
We're playing the system, baby.
Probably shouldn't have taken that from the Kingpin.
Probably not.
Let's not go back to any planets anytime soon.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
We saw plenty of... Well, no, shit. One case. That's like 3 extra beer.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But no, I've got to check that movie out. In fact, I've got to look at a lot of what Netflix is doing right now. There was what else did they have come out lately? Probably nothing of interest, but because I can't remember it.
Apparently.
Yeah, because I mean, the alcohol is working on me, man. I couldn't even say Luke Cage right. It was like, oh God. But no, it's fine. But no, there was that, and there's really nothing on right now. I mean, everything's kind of in a dry season.
I've been watching a lot of anime lately.
Yes, you reminded me of the other Netflix thing.
Yes.
Agretsuko, I think it's what it's called.
Yes, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that so bad.
Yes, you got to check it out. The beauty of it is, I think it's like 10 episodes. They're all about 15 minutes apiece, so
Nice.
you'll get through it pretty quick.
Cool.
But it's just, it comes off very cutesy, like Hello Kitty-esque, style, where it's just like that.
Yeah, but it's like...
And then she gets into
Adult.
rage mode.
Yeah.
Blah!
So like to like unwind at the end of the day, the little red panda girl, because she's a red panda. She's not like a human. She's like an anthropomorphic red panda. She does death metal karaoke.
Yeah, which is so awesome.
I want to watch it so bad.
Yeah, I mean, definitely check it out. I recommend it. You'll as soon as you start it, you'll be into it. You'll want to know where it goes.
If you want a WTF laugh, watch Food Wars.
Food Wars.
Food
Why do I
Wars.
feel like I've heard that?
It is an anime that's like animated and presented in like the shonen style with the fights and everything, but instead of fighting, it's a cooking competition.
Yeah.
And it is hilarious. And the way they demonstrate how good the food is the people who try the food will literally orgasm from it.
What the shit?
Yes, it is just so ridiculous. It's hilarious. Just
Where do you see this?
Funimation.
Funimation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verve. Whatever.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. Man. It's,
So is
it's
it? Are they ridiculous type?
absolutely ridiculous. But the food behind it is legit. Like you could actually cook the stuff that they have on the shows.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, I'm
wanna cook
intrigued.
some of this.
I'm intrigued. I want to see this now. Food Wars
Food Wars.
on Funimation or Verve. I tried watching Verve. Not that I have a problem with Verve, but I the only reason I even went over there was for Cyanide and Happiness, which I think was the name of that planet that I was talking about earlier. Something like that. It sounded like it.
Why would cyanide be happiness?
I don't know. It's weird.
I should check that out.
We should.
We should.
Yeah. But no, I mean it's a fun little show.
Yes.
I enjoy it.
Yes, as do. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
do you want to play a game?
Let's. Did you ride up on your tricycle when you said that?
No.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. You want to play a game? Yes. All right. It's kind of like you remember
42.
that game. You remember that game that we played with the passenger who was here last time?
We played a game.
We did.
We were like 3 bottles in at that point.
A lot of mead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, similar to that, but we're going to change it up.
We did play a game.
We did. See, I'm glad you remembered. Your memory kicked in. Okay, so we're going to play a game similar to that. I think we did name as many DC characters as you can. This time, we're going to name as many Marvel characters as you can.
Okay. Superman.
That is wrong. You've already started off on the wrong foot. You want to try again? Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
No, I'll accept it. Iron Man.
Captain America.
Thor.
She Thor. Or is she just still Thor?
She's still Thor.
She's then female Thor.
That's still not working.
But it's a different character.
If you said Odinson, then it would be different.
Thor Odinson. You.
I guess
Okay.
that'll work.
Loki then.
Okay, fair enough. Black Widow.
White Widow.
Is there a White Widow?
I don't know.
No, there's not.
There's not.
No.
Okay. I'll take this seriously now. Take this seriously now. The Thing.
Human Torch.
Mr. Fantastic.
Invisible Woman.
Doctor Doom.
Cloak.
Dagger.
Hawkeye.
Nick Fury.
War Machine.
The Iron Patriot.
Spider-Man.
Mary Jane.
Dr. Octopus.
Green Goblin.
The Vulture.
Hobgoblin.
Venom.
Carnage.
Come on, brain. Mandarin.
Sandman.
Iceman.
Mesmero.
Wolverine.
X-21 or whatever her name is.
23.
Huh? X-23. X-23.
Okay. Colossus.
Oh, Colossus. Nice. Scarlet Witch.
Magneto.
I'll round out the whole family and say Quicksilver.
Come on. Vision.
Hank McCoy.
Beast. I'll give you that. Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wow.
Hey, best friend of Beast.
No, wait, no, that's DC. Shit. Crap, I'm thinking
Come on,
DC.
no, you can do this.
DC.
No,
Crap.
Marvel, come back. Come on.
Franklin Richards.
Very good. Mole Man.
Eternity.
Deadpool.
Death. Lady Death.
Scarlet Spider.
Thanos.
Corvus Glaive.
Ego.
Peter Quill.
Gamora.
Drax.
Raccoon.
Groot.
I am Groot. I said somebody else just in the Groot's language. Just so you know.
Oh, did you? You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault you can't speak Groot.
Ant-Man.
He went with it, so that's cool. The Wasp.
Ultron.
Iceman? Have you said Iceman?
I feel like I did.
Okay, then I'll go with Rogue.
Gambit.
Oh, Gambit. Yeah, sexy man. Love that. Love
Do you know
that
they got
shit.
married?
Really?
Yes, they did.
That is so cool.
Technically did.
Man.
Yeah.
About time she found
No
somebody who
kidding.
doesn't die when she fucks them. That poor girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anywho, Jean Grey,
Cyclops.
Phoenix Force,
The Hulk.
son of the Hulk.
I think his name is Scar.
Car.
Scar.
Car. Okay, maybe less beer.
Mm-hmm. Korg?
But no, it's Star Trek.
No. You remember Korg?
I don't remember Korg.
Come on now.
Crap. Give me
Don't leave me hanging.
Electro.
Okay, perfect. Craven the Hunter.
Juggernaut.
Black Tom Cassidy.
Charles Xavier.
Did I say that? No, I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. The
don't-
beer's kicking in.
Thank you.
No, I said Magneto.
Excuse me.
Jubilee.
The Blob.
Son of a bitch. Pyro.
Jubilee. Man. When I was a kid, I had such a crush on Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her power was useless, but I
But
don't know
still.
why. There's literally no reason for me to have a crush on her.
But she, you
But I
know,
did, because she was just all that
cutesy.
punk, I don't care, I'm going to be there regardless. I don't know. Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Okay. Psylocke.
Fat Gandalf.
Ooh.
Fat Gandalf.
Ooh.
He's a side character in the Deadpool comic books. They actually make a reference to him in the movie.
Shit. Okay. Gold Balls.
Ajax.
Weasel. Come on. Dig out of your head. Come on. Go outside. Come on.
Okay.
No, not that.
Oh, okay. That's good, because I don't think any of our suits
No,
work.
it wouldn't. It wouldn't be good.
The one above all?
Who?
The one above all.
I don't know who that is.
The Living Tribunal?
There you go. Okay.
The one above all. He's like Stan Lee, basically.
Well,
like
he's
the
not a
god,
character
but he's
per
like the god of
se.
the gods. So
You might as well said the
Marvel
first
universe.
firmament. Get for fuck's sake.
It's a character. It is a character.
I know it's a
legit character in the Marvel universe.
It's true. Gwenpool.
Pyro.
I said Pyro.
Did you?
Yes,
I
I
thought
did.
You said Human Torch.
No, I said Pyro after you said Blob.
Oh shit. Nightcrawler.
Okay. Arcade.
Arcade Fire. Terrible. I'm sorry. I feel bad for
Arcade Fire.
that one. Arcade Fire. That's what happens when Jubilee plays a video game.
But
Where were we?
Arcade.
Arcade. Movie theater. Wait, not wrong.
No.
I'm out.
Come on, no. There's tons of heroes we haven't even named yet.
Let's mention villains.
What about Netflix? Think Netflix. There's 4 heroes right there we haven't even named.
Oh yeah, there's Deadpool. Or not Deadpool. Good lord. Daredevil.
Kingpin.
Oh, Kingpin. Jessica Jones.
Mojo.
Mojo. Good lord. Too much beer.
I'm leaving 2 open.
Luke Cage.
Silverman.
The Silver Surfer.
Galactus.
Oh, I can never pronounce his name. He's the horse-headed dude. In the...
Come on now.
Oh, what is his name?
Starts with a B.
There's BoJack Horseman?
No.
No.
On the right track though.
Yeah, I know. It's... Why? I can't remember.
He's got 2 first names right in the middle in the end. BRB.
Be right back.
BRB.
I don't know.
Beta.
Beta Ray Bill!
There you go.
Thank you. Beta Ray Bill. You're so sweet.
I'm trying. Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. second Ghost Rider.
Blade.
Constantine. Wait, no, that's DC.
No, that's DC.
Shit. They all.
No, they really don't.
Oh, but there have been crossover comics.
Yeah, there have.
Where DC have been showing up and Marvel and vice versa.
That's right.
And that no, that's DC as well. Shit.
Come on now. What's Marvel's version of Swamp Thing?
Thing Swamp?
No.
No, I know they like to switch up.
I'll give you a hint. At least it ends with a thing. And there was even a giant-sized issue of this thing, which got a lot of bad press. So think about it.
My mind's going to terrible places. With
And it should, because it is.
I don't know.
What are you? What are you?
Vaguely humanoid.
But you are a
man.
Okay.
Thing? Wow, really? There's a
So
comic
you're
called
a
man thing.
giant-sized man thing.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It exists.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. Giant-sized man thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not even joking.
Doctor Strange.
Ah, okay. Baron Mordo.
Quasimodo.
No.
No, that's Disney. Well, owned by Marvel.
That's true, but not really in the wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. My brain.
What's his master's name?
Leroy
Leroy Jenkins!
Oh, God, my brain.
The ancient one is what I was thinking of.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Not the new one, but the
ancient one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like you've had enough.
I have. I bow before the superiority of the pilot.
I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
The captain of this ship is an AI.
But someone has to watch over the AI, and that's...
As AI.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I can pull the plug.
Oh, shit. I hear an alarm going off. God damn it. All
I
right.
may have unscrewed something when I was looking for the wrench. That's where I left the wrench. Shit.
Okay, well, I guess I better get back to the captain's log or whatever. Son of a bitch.
This has been a Pencil and Paper Podcast Network production.